So hi all, welcome to my YouTube channel CodeML, and today's agenda for the today's video is about the data analysis for a Kaggle dataset, which is on NBA National Basket Association players. Okay, so it's a basketball uh, for different teams. Their salaries are been given for the season 17 to 18. This is a Kaggle dataset. I will provide you the link in the description and you can download for your part of data analysis. Okay. So firstly, I will show you the data first of all, which I have downloaded. It is a CSV file. Okay, it was also having a first column, that is an index column, which had the count as 1 2 3 4. So I have dropped that column here itself, and these are the three main columns which are present in, apart from that index column, in the NBA data set. So this is a player, that is the player name, this is the team name from which they are playing, and this is their salaries for which are they are offered for the season 70 to 18. Okay, so I hope you are clear with the data set understanding part. So it is actually very necessary to understand that what is the data which you're going to do the analysis. So that's why I have shown you the Excel sheet, the data which I downloaded from Kaggle. Okay, so this is our Google Colab notebook, which you can sign in through your with your Google account, and you can directly launch the Google Colab. The advantage of this Google Colab is that you don't need to install the libraries on your own. There are certainly, like, most of the used libraries, which are most commonly used libraries, it are already installed. You just need to import, and you can go ahead with your reading, data analysis part, visualization, whatever you want to do. Okay, with that. So most of the common libraries are already installed with the help of Google Colab. Okay. Okay. So firstly, if you want to load the data set from your local machine, okay, so this is the option. You go over here and you can see this button from here. I have already downloaded. What you can do is, if you go over there, it will directly pop out and it will show you this CSV file. Okay. So I've already downloaded. That's why I will skip this part, and firstly I will import the libraries. Okay, so I will execute this. If you execute this, or if you do a shift enter at the end or anywhere in the middle keeping the cursor, it will execute the commands inside this code cell. Okay, so once again I will check. Okay, you need to check that whether this is connected or not, or else it will, first time it will show as connecting, allocating. Okay, so once this green tick is there, that means you are ready to run your commands. Okay, so this is the file path. This is the local path. Here, from here you can just copy this. Here you can see copy path. So from here you can copy the path, and this is the file path variable where this our path I have stored actually, and then I'm concatenating this with our file name. Okay, and I'm reading with the help of this read CSV function, which is available as in the part of pandas library. So pd.read CSV is a common method or a function to read the data frame. So this is our data frame variable, and I will execute this. Now you can see that this is a player's name are there. Head 5 will show you the first 5 rows, team name, and the season 17-18. That is, it is showing the salaries. So actually this salaries is showing in a little bit uh, in a huge number format. So we'll be like cutting down, and we'll be rounding it off to uh, in a millions format, in a millions dollar format, the salary. So we'll be going down, we'll be doing the transformation, that also uh, in just in few minutes. Okay, so our first step, whenever we check the data set, okay, if you are not aware, if you are getting the data from somewhere else, so whatever the first step is to, like, basically check that, okay, how much is the data content. So you need to check the shape with the help of shape method. You just need to do a data frame dot shape, and it will show you how many number of rows plus the columns are there. So rows and 3 columns, see, 1 2 3 and rows. So that means our data set has 573 rows. Okay, this is the number of rows and this is the number of column. Now, if we need to check the data type of our data, and if we need some more info, then there is a info method. So data frame dot info, that is df, our data frame is df. So df dot info will show all the other necessary details, like, see, here all the records are non-null. That means there are no missing values in our data set, first of all. Secondly, see, these are the columns. So it is showing that, okay, this is an object data type. That means object data type means that is, it is containing string, it is having a text format data. Team name is also object, and season 17 to 18. That means this is the integer data. So it is an number format. Okay, so then it is showing the summary that, okay, d types, that is data type. One column is of integer 64 type and two columns are of object data type. So there are several data types as well, like float. Okay, so that if suppose it would be also there, then that would have also been shown over here. Okay, and even it is showing the memory usage also. So the df.info will show some more info about our data set. Okay, now coming on to our I just talked about transforming the salary column. So I have used ignore, first of all, ignore this part. You just see that how we select the column. So if suppose if you are not clear with the basics of pandas and data frames, I would suggest to check on my videos. For that I've already created all how to do an operation on data frames, okay, for a particular column. So I have taken this column, I am dividing it by 1 million, and then what I'm doing is I'm rounding off the value up till two decimal places. So first of all, what I'm doing is I am selecting this column from the data frame, I'm dividing it by 1 million, and then so then what it will do is it will convert the salary column in millions format. Okay, and now and then I'm rounding up the values till two decimal places. Okay, and then finally, if you see, if you're not reassigning it to that same column, then only for this particular code the operation would be existing. After that it will not exist. So that's why I have taken this and I am reassigning back to my data frame column. So if I execute, the transformation has been done. So before showing you the transformed data set, I have renaming the columns from season 17 18 to salary in $1 million format. And I even am shortening this name, team name, to just the teams. So with the help of dot rename, we can do that. So df is equal to, now df dot rename columns is equal to like this. It's a kind of key value pair in the dictionary. If you using this, if you use this format, you can rename the columns. Now see, it has already executed before, but I will show you now. So now you can see the player, the team name has been now changed to team, and the season 17-18 column is renamed to salary in $1 million format. And now you can see it is a little bit in more readable format, that okay, for a Stephen Curry, the salary offered, the annual salary offered is $34.68 million, and he is from GSW team. Okay, so now see, these are how these are the two ways how which I show you the how we can do the transformations, rename, manipulations of the data frames columns accordingly. And this is actually a part of that daily task, like we have to manipulate the columns in a more readable format, for not just for our reading purpose, but even to present to our clients and even to send to the persons who are finally getting the reports. Okay, so now coming on to our next step. So now we will calculate the more like some more general statistical terms like mean, median, mode. So with the help of the describe method on the data frame, we can do that. And since you can see df.describe, what it is showing is it will see the statistical terms will only be calculating the, like, it will be operating on the integer columns only. Okay, that's why it has considered the salary, that is the salary column. So how many count? Okay, 573 values are there, so it is showing count as 573 mean. Our mean of the entire data set, the mean salary is $5.85 million. Okay, so and then the standard deviation is 7.16. The minimum value is 0.02 million. Okay, so this is the minimum value of our data set, and these are the first quartile, then the second quartile, third quartile. If you are not aware of these statistical terms, please go and check, Google it and refer to, okay, that what it actually means. Okay, and the maximum value, the maximum salary offered in the season 2017-18 is $34.68 million. Okay, so these are the most common steps, first of all, which we do in the part as a part. First of all, whenever we load our dataset, these steps are mandatory, and we do count on these steps first of all. Okay, now, okay, so suppose there are several questions for this data set. Okay, so firstly, there might be a question that, okay, how many number of teams are actually participating in this season? So what we have done is DF, the data frame, we are selecting the column team, and n unique is the, I will show you unique. There are two methods, unique and n unique. So n unique will actually give you the count, and unique will list out the values. So firstly, I will show you unique, what it does. So see, unique has listed down all the team names and uniquely. Okay, there are no duplicates, and it is showing the list of all the participating team and their names. Okay, and if I just do n unique and I execute, it will show us the, basically, the count of that list. So that means there are 30 teams participating in this season. Okay, now, so this was our first question which we answered. Okay, now if we talk about some more analysis, that which team has got the highest budget, that means the players of which team has been offered the maximum salary as a whole together as a team, and which team has been offered the, like, the most least salary. That means all together of their players, which team has the lowest budget allocated. Okay, so I'm listing out here the 5 teams. Even you can check out the one team as well. Okay, so the 5 teams with the lowest budget. So lowest budget, how I calculated? See, firstly, I'm taking my data frame. Then see, why? Because now, based on a team, you are grouping all the players together and actually calculating their salary. Okay, so that's why what I have done is df.group by, and group by we are using the key as team. Okay, so for particular team, like all the players of that team will be grouped. And then what I'm doing is, I'm actually on top of that, I am doing the sum operation. So sum operation will be on the salary. Okay, on the salary part. So now what it will do is, for each team, the salary would be summed all together. Okay, and then I'm even doing operating a sort values operation. This is for sort underscore values, is for calculating and sorting the values in a ascending or descending order. So what key I have used? See, by, it is asking for by. So by is equal to salary uh, column, that is salary $1 million column. And here what I've done is, I am using ascending is equal to false. That means it will sort the values in descending order, max to minimum. Okay, so when I'm doing max to minimum, and what I'm doing is, if I show you like this, suppose, okay, so it has given us the top salary as GSW, and then 137 point, that is, it is in descending order. You can see 137, 134, 131, and it is listed down till last. Okay, all the 30 values. But if suppose for the last 5 teams, that is the 5 teams with the lowest budget, there is a way to calculate, list down the last 5 rows, that is tail. So using this, if I list down with the help of tail method, I have listed down the last 5 teams in the descending order. Okay, so I hope you are clear with this expression altogether. Okay, and similarly, see, this is the command for 5 teams with the highest budget. So here I am listing down, firstly I'm taking the data frame, then I'm grouping by with the help of team, then I'm applying the sum function over it. Then what I'm doing is, I'm sorting the values so that I can get the the list in a proper descending to ascending, or minimum to maximum or maximum to minimum. Here what I've taken is, since I'm doing ascending is equal to false, that means it is in descending order. And I'm taking head, that means the top 5 rows. So it is in descending order. Top value will be at the first position, and I'm listing down the 5 values, top 5 teams. So these are the top 5 teams with the total budget allocated for all the players all together for a particular team. So that means GSW has got the maximum budget allocated. All the players have a altogether have a maximum salary, and DAL is a team which has the lowest budget altogether, and it has $85.81 million as a team. So I hope till this point you are clear with the data analysis task which we have done as a part of our NBA players Kaggle dataset. I hope you like it. If you have in my next part, what I will be doing is I will be visualizing the data set based on these data, and I will try to show you how the linear pattern, or the like the negative like how it is positively growing as a linear function, and how the negative linear function looks like. Okay, so if you are new to this channel, I will just say please hit like, share, and subscribe my channel. And please like try to learn as many things as possible with the help of the videos across YouTube, across different platforms are there. So till then, enjoy machine learning and enjoy data analysis as well. Thank you.